You know, straight up, I hear a lot about SEC and regulation and regulate this and protecting investors. I'm gonna tell you straight up, protecting investors just mean protecting banks. They see you getting bags off the NFTs, off the play-to-earn game, and they don't like it. They don't want a degenerate like you in their market. This our market. More hate we accumulate, the more we win. Trying to be the most hated by my 40s then. Talking riches with some bitches and our horny friends. They the thickest in the El Salvadorian. Heavy workloads, used to pulling all-nighters. Gotta hustle to make sure the future holds lighter. All these wannabe whales, they got arthritis. Weak hands, man, you niggas not at all like us. Turn them dollars to digital gold. I'm the new Midas, I play the pivotal role. Only hollow if you got them residual goals. If you sold, then I pray for your pitiful souls. Let's go. No saving pennies, we craving plenty, let's get more. Don't give a damn if the suits envy crypto. SEC wanna label these securities. That ain't right, but I can't front, this was securing me. And we did it our way. But they don't want the lower class to go up fast. Picture you not going 8 cause you know they mad. You sold a picture of an 8, now you can blow a bag. Come from the trenches eating that top ramen. Wanna label you senseless cause you are not common. Sophisticated, that's a term that we offended with. Mama, we made it, you can call us rich degenerates. I've been cashing out since back when Coinbase Pro was G-Dax. Money on my ledger that look better, I don't need racks. Good morning, we gon' make it. Better believe that. Even when it's dipping, I ain't tripping, we gon' be back. We gon' be back. Even when it's dipping, I ain't tripping, we gon' be back. Swapping out a fag for some more E. Let's go. Buying JPEGs when the floor cheap. I did. Invested in Cardano, now how dumb was that? Sold it for a loss, never coming back. Never. But when we recoup, that's in the mini these goofs. Scared when you black and rich, they finna be spooked. Got plenty to scoop. Missed out on Axie, it's no biggie. Just give me the loot. From the bottom, yeah, the climb, it was hell. Learn to hold, never fold. Out my mind if I sell. Best to ever do it, a magician with the spitting. I make magic with these words. You got time for a spell? I'm misunderstood cause you don't speak the lingo. The degenerates is who I do this thing for. Envision counting up the millions with the team, bro. They keep shitting on the young nigga dreams, and we did it our way. But they don't want the lower class to go up fast. Picture you not going 8 cause you know they mad. You sold a picture of an 8, now you can blow a bag. Come from the trenches eating that top ramen. Wanna label you senseless cause you are not common. Sophisticated, that's a term that we offended with. Mama, we made it, you can call us rich degenerates. I've been cashing out since back when Coinbase Pro was G-Dax. Money on my ledger that look better, I don't need racks. Good morning, we gon' make it. Better believe that. Even when it's dipping, I ain't tripping, we gon' be back. Man, I'm about to buy my daughter some diamond barrettes. She gonna be stunting on everybody's baby. Fix your life. Fix your life.
Everybody, and welcome to another episode of this, your Degen Forest Bitcoin Technical Analysis. The topic of today is Awaken the Beast. Yes, Awaken the Beast, because we gotta find that inner power inside of us that will allow us to get the fuel needed to go through this bull cycle that we're about to see. Today we got a packed show for you. We're going to be looking at Bitcoin. We're going to be looking at the bubbles. We're going to be talking about what is the move, what's going on, what's happening, what do we see as we enter the weekend. But as you come in, please make sure that you hit that like button, hit that retweet button, hit that comment button, hit the subscribe. If you're in YouTube, hit the bell and notifications, everything. No matter what platform you're seeing us from. If you're in Kick, big shout out to our people on Kick. What's up, guys? No matter what the platform, you know your platform, you know the platform you love to use, whether it's Kick, whether it's Twitter, whether it's Facebook, whether it's YouTube. Please make sure that you push this live stream through the algorithms, and you do that by just engaging, by just giving those social signals that everybody wants and loves, and we truly appreciate your support. Just know this, that none of your engagement goes to waste. Every single like, every single retweet, every single comment is being engaged. And after the halvening, yes, after the Bitcoin halvening, we have a big surprise, a big airdrop coming into the forest, and every single engagement will be accounted for towards that airdrop. So just know that, you give us that engagement, we will retribute back to you in a later time. Thanks a lot for your support. As you join, please, if you're in any of the chats, feel free to use it. Feel free to let us know if you want to ask any question. If you want to ask me anything, I'll try to keep an eye on the chats. I'm trying to also follow the Twitter one. Usually I'm not able to see the Twitter chat, but if you're in Twitter, I know that you guys usually go into the comments and leave comments. We want those. Still do those, because we want comments on the post so that you can push the post up. But if you're live, you're watching, you can use the chat to communicate, and I will try to do my best to keep the show engaged. We're going to be spending around the next hour or so together. So find a place around your house that is comfortable, a place that is comfy, a place that the place that you like the most. Might be the hammock, might be that old couch. And then just hang out. Let's hang out for 2 hours. Let's speak crypto. Let's talk about what we think. Let's have questionable takes. We might even join the chill pill space and see what they're talking about and have some fun. Let's enjoy this bull cycle, guys. So with that out of the way, let's get into the chart. Let's see what's going on. And the first thing we're going to let's look at the crypto bubbles to see what's going on today. And we can see that there is some liquidity coming into the market through some of the top players. For example, H-Bar is on the move. H-Bar is one of the top blockchain projects. And I say blockchain projects because most people call them a blockchain, but this is not a blockchain. This is actually a hash graph. It's the project that, in my opinion, is the technology that, in my opinion, has the highest probability of reaching true mass scale in the terms of transactions per second. But I don't know about market adoption. While their technology is amazing, in my very personal opinion, remember, I'm just a monkey in the internet. I don't think, they're maturing. I'm going to hold my comments because I am a founder as well. And we love their ecosystem, actually. So I'm not going to talk about what I think they have done wrong. Because if we're honest, last cycle, they didn't do much, right? They didn't do much. We will see what they do this cycle. But we can see clearly, that today it's being moved. And others are dumping. The ones that were pumping yesterday are dumping today, but that's because we have an overall retrace in the market. If you look at what's going on today, you can see that, this is a 4-hour chart. We are, we found resistance and we're going down. We're about to talk about that, but, of course, when Bitcoin comes down, everything comes down. It's like when the tide rise, all the boats rise. When the tide goes away, all the boats go down. And that's what you are actually seeing happen here in front of your eyes in real time. And if you may wonder why this happened, I have explained this several times in previous shows and previous live streams. That's because since Bitcoin was the first coin, it's the invention coin. It's the coin that proved the concept of blockchain technology. It's the daddy, it's the grandpa right now, but the whole of value, the store of value. And all the first fiat on-ramps, right? You got to think about the history. I know about this because, I've been here since 2013. So I know a thing or two of what has been going on in the market, right? So all the fiat on-ramps came first to Bitcoin. There was a time that you could not use fiat to buy Ethereum, even, right? Everything came to Bitcoin. So the way the market used to work is like all the liquidity came to Bitcoin first, then from Bitcoin and down. Liquidity pairs from all the top levels, from all the top coins, from all the top players were into Bitcoin, right? Because they could not get a pair into fiat, and stables didn't even exist back then. So because this special dynamic that took place back then, now we have a market force that plays beautifully, and we can follow, we can track, we can even predict it, right? Because this is always a couple days before, usually a couple hours, a couple days, depending on the sentiment or the size of the move or how sentimental the move is. When you see Bitcoin go up, the alts go up. And when you see Bitcoin go down, the alts go down because every major coin has a liquidity pair. It has nothing to do with the utility of each coin. It has nothing to do with the utility of the layer one. It has everything to do to the fact that everything has a pair connected to each other. So when it doesn't matter what is the liquidity entry point, the fresh liquidity can enter through Ethereum. Fresh liquidity can even enter through an NFT. I mean, fresh liquidity, we're talking capital that was never into Bitcoin coming into Bitcoin. But let's say that that person is not interested on Bitcoin. Well, guess what? Since that person is buying an asset, and that asset has a liquidity pair that is pegged to that is back pegged to Ethereum more likely in case of an NFT. But then since NFT has a liquidity pair that is pegged to Bitcoin, then that fresh liquidity affects everybody on the chain that there is a pair to. So Bitcoin gets it does benefit from that fresh liquidity. And the same happens on the top. When fresh liquidity comes through Bitcoin, it does affect everything that is paired together. When one go, everything is always a market force, and there's always each pair affecting each other. So that's why you see this beautiful dynamic that we see here. That when Bitcoin goes up, all the alts go up, or pretty much everybody, everybody goes up thanks to that dynamic. And when Bitcoin goes down, everybody goes down as well. So you use that information for your advantage as you wish. Okay. With that said, we can see that since Bitcoin is coming down, we see that the majority of the market is coming down, with a couple exceptions, because we got some news going on here, and there that makes these coins separate from the norm, right? So that's what you are actually seeing here. But let's check the 1 hour. Let's check the 1 hour. Oh, see, the last hour, people are waking up and they are buying the dip. In the last hour, we see some liquidity coming back once again through these top players. So these top players are working. They have been we, and I include myself there, of course. Join the tribe if you want to get on the list. The banner is right there. Twitter link is in my bio. Apply for the whitelist. We're going to be picking up winners on the Web3 morning show. Make sure you show up for the Web3 morning show today. We're going to be picking another 3 whitelist winners. Another 3 whitelist winners in the Web3 Morning Motivation Show, which goes live at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard. So basically, we finish this show, and a couple minutes later, the next one goes up. So be on the lookout for that, because we are going to be giving 3 whitelist spots on the morning show today, and we have several surprises and things prepared as we enter April. We're gonna turn, it's all in now. We're gonna go to town. You're gonna see us everywhere, and you're gonna see some of the amazing things that we are cooking up for all of you guys. But going back to the bubbles, right? Let's go back to the bubbles here. In the last hour, we can see that some players are making the move. And as I was saying, is because everybody's been working through the bear, making sure everything is fine. And now that some of us know, the players who have been here for a while, we know that this is the time. We got the confirmation. We're above the 200 moving average. We may come back to retest it, but the chances are, the laws of probabilities tells us that, the chances are in our side, right? So we may just retest and go out, and we're going to look at that here in a second. But that's why you can see that even when the market may be having a retest, some of these players are already taking off in a big way, and it's exciting. It's just exciting to see that. There's no other way to put it. It's just exciting. But I just realized something. I don't know about you guys. You heard that? You hear that? It's too quiet in here. Don't you guys think? Right? It's a little bit too quiet in here. How about we get some music going? Yeah, let's get some music going. So let me go here, play that. I gotta turn the volume down on my monitor, and I have to make sure We got some background music just so that it's not so quiet in here, because it's getting too quiet. It's getting too quiet. I don't like it. If you wonder what is the music in the back, it's usually my favorite music. All my favorite music is in Spanish because my first language is Spanish. I am a Puerto Rican. That's why I have this high energy. I'm waking up at 3 a.m. every day, and I'm ready to hustle. I'm ready to make things. If you're wondering at any given time what I'm up to, these are my bags, and here you can join the tribe. So if you're in Kick, the banner is right here. If you're in Twitter, just go to my link. It's in my bio. But let's talk about what Bitcoin have been doing, right? Let's talk about what Bitcoin have been doing. Let me even pull the music a little bit more down. I want to make sure that the music doesn't interfere with the message either. So we can see clearly that, you don't have to be an expert, right? You don't have to be a guru. You don't have to be, a 30-year Eliotician to see that we're going sideways. Something that I've been saying since forever. If you have been keeping track with all my life in my streams, in the stages that I show up, I show up on multiple stages across the week, speaking about Web3, not about our project. Usually, if you see me on a stage around the forest, right? If you see me on a stage around the forest, know this. I am not out there chilling my project. There will be the time that I do that. Maybe on Mint Day I may do that. But if you see me on a stage around the project, I am out there to talk Web3 and NFTs. I'm out there to talk technology. I'm out there to educate. I am out there to inspire, to motivate, and to attract people into the space. I'm not there to share my project. Hope that, because I say that because the other day a guy, joined one of the spaces that I was on because he saw that, little Twitter gave the bubble, and he saw me speak like for 45 minutes. The whole room was in love. The whole room was asking me questions, and I was just answering. I was educating. I was explaining. I got a lot of knowledge. I got a lot of blockchain history in my hard drive, right? So if you ask the right questions, I'm able to give you some quite interesting answers, actually. So that is what was happening. But at no point during the whole conversation, like for 45 minutes, I even mentioned the project once. And at the end, I said, thank you, everybody. I got to bounce. And I left. And then the guy's DMing me. Dude, you had the whole room, everybody. Oh my God, why you didn't speak about the project? You had so many opportunities to talk about your project. Why you didn't do it? I am not on stages for that. I'm on stages to educate and to attract people. They'll see my project. They'll check my bio. And my bio says exactly what I'm up to. It's attraction marketing. We want to onboard people in. We want to rail people in for the right reasons. We want to attract the right Degens into our community so that we can thrive together in unison as we ride the waves on top of the trees as kings of the forest in this bull cycle. Because we are in a bull cycle right now. But I've been saying, if you've been following, that we're going sideways. We're just going sideways all the way. Bam! And 2023 will be like that. Don't get surprised. 2023 will be, when we look at the times, it's the boring year. It's what I call it. It's the calm before the storm. Now, this cycle may be different, and I must recon, because this bear market has been anything but boring. And the start of this bull has also not been anything but boring. We even had Elizabeth Warren yesterday in the United States saying that she wants to build an anti-Bitcoin army, so just scaring the public. So you say, wow, why are we dumping? Just turn the news cycles and you see these politicians that I just can't grasp in my head. I just can't grasp in my head who looks at somebody like that See what they have done. See their actions, not what they say. Because telling you that promising you shit is easy, but people look at, like somebody like Elizabeth Warren, and I'm sorry, I don't like to get political. It's not about right or left. It's not about that. It's not about that. But the reality here is that you look at Elizabeth Warren. She has not done anything ever other than do like this to the banks. But when you look at the actions, look at the laws, all she has been doing is being a party mover and shaker, and that's it. That's all she is. Lie after lie after lie, no real tangible action. But now you have them saying, "Oh, I'm gonna create an anti-Bitcoin army." I cannot grasp in my head what is a single individual that looks at her and says, "Yeah, I'm gonna vote for that. That's what I'm voting for." I don't understand. With all the respect, you do you, baby, and I still love you the same. You have free will, but don't expect me to understand your decision. Don't expect me to understand. Because I see you voting for Elizabeth Warren, and I'm like, oh wow, how can these people keep winning? Because how can there be one single individual in the face of earth that takes an objective look at their platform and says, "Yep, I'm going behind that"? Makes absolutely no sense to me, but I'm just a monkey on the internet. Who am I? Right? Who am I? Back to the charts. So we see a retracement coming down, normal, expected. The key level here is the 200 moving average. We're going to be looking at the compass here in a second, because the compass is what really matters. This is the move. This is the move in the 4-hour chart. This is just the move that is making Bitcoin crawl out of the grave. So the move comes all the way from here. And we have been looking at this move in our previous streams. So, and if you just chart this, you can see that we're just doing a very beautiful technical move. So let's plot our Fibonacci trend extension so that you can see what I'm talking about. So we go from the bottom of this 1 to the top of the 1 to the bottom of the 2. We got our Fibonacci trend extension, and this would allow us to kind of plot a much better roadmap to kind of help us, that should help us see where can possibly Bitcoin be going next. Okay? So, all right. Let me see. See, this is my target zone where the 161 is located, right? So, but how can we get there? So this is 35,000. This is my initial target zone. Well, not for the whole of this move. We have a move that is coming from here. So we're wondering where this move will stop. Around there, because this move was stopped here at the 200 moving average, right? And then came down, and then we have this move. Where will this move take us before we come down? Let's talk about that. But let me plot this first, and then we can zoom in and out. So let me get my Elliott wave extension, and we're gonna go once again. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. We retest this major. We gotta come retest this one. That's for sure. That's 5. That's our roadmap. Right there, guys. If you're wondering, what is Bitcoin doing? Right there. You have it right there. That is what Bitcoin is doing right now. Crawling out of the way after hitting a bottom. That's a bottom. You cannot discuss. That's a bottom right there. And I was buying right here, so I love the bottom. The bottom is when I buy. I only buy the bottoms and sell the tops. That's all I don't know what are you here for, but I'm here to buy bottoms and sell tops. That's what I'm here. If you're here for that as well, hit that like button, hit the subscribe. I wanna put some hearts on Twitter. If you're in, are you here to buy bottoms and sell tops? If so, let me know in the chat. Let me know in YouTube. Let me know in Facebook. Let me know in Twitter. I would love to know what's going on. I don't know what are you here for, but I know what I am here for. I'm here to buy bottoms and sell tops. So that's just me, a Degen. I'm just a monkey on the internet. Who cares, right? But I was doing that. I was buying the bottom right here, bam, and then 1, 2, and we're printing 3. It's very simple to understand, guys. Very simple to understand. If you want to, what are those lines? Why you have 5 waves? Why not 6? Why not 7? Elliott waves. Google Elliott wave theory, or and you will see. You will see. So now we're printing this wave 3, but as you can see, we're finding some major resistance. And that major resistance is what I was telling you guys yesterday. If we zoom out, because we're in the 4-hour chart. Let's zoom out. Let's see the compass and see where it is that we're actually at. So for that, I'm going to put the weekly chart so that we can properly zoom out. I will have to put the log scale on. Why? Because this chart right here is your Bitstamp chart. And the Bitstamp chart will give me data that goes all the way down to 2012. This is when I entered 2013. I took this bull up. I became a miner here, and then I have been riding these all the way to the top, because I don't know if you can see this chart, but you don't have to be an expert. You don't have to be a mathematician. You don't have to be an expert day trader to look at this chart and see a common denominator here. The common denominator is that, I don't know about you guys. I don't know about you guys. But when I look at this chart, and I'm looking at this chart all the way since 2012. I don't know about you, but look at that. That is up only, baby. I don't know. It's going up. Is it going up or is it going down? So if it's going up and continues to go up, what do you think that Bitcoin will continue to do as the years passed? What do you think is going to, what it has been doing? You need to understand this very simple concept. But people tell me that it goes down. Yes, but every time that it goes up and then it goes down, like a roller coaster, right? But when it comes down, it never comes below where you started. It stays above. And then it goes up again. And then, of course, it comes down again. But it stays above. It never goes here again. You don't see it going here again. Do you see it going here again? No. It goes up, but when it comes down, it stays above this top. So Bitcoin also here again, and the bottom, and it goes up, and it's a roller coaster. It's not a straight line up, but overall, on average, over time, when you zoom out, when you stop looking at the problem is that people look at the charts like this. They're always in the 1 hour chart. 1 hour chart, 15-minute chart. 1 hour chart, 15-minute chart. 1 day chart. Oh, what's going on? Oh my God, I don't know. 4 hour chart. And they never actually zoom out and look at what really matters, because Bitcoin is not mathematically coded to go up in the 1 minute chart, nor in the 1 hour chart, nor in the 1 day chart or the weekly chart. Bitcoin moves in 4-year cycles. Please understand that. It moves from halving to halving. And between those 4 years, you have 2 years of bull and 2 years of bear. So 2 years are bear market, 2 years are bull market. Oh, you don't believe that? Let's look at the chart. The green lines, what do they mean, guys? If you have been here, you know that they mean the halving cycles. So from green line to green line, we have 4 years. Now with those 4 years, we can draw a perfect compass that allows us to look at our north and see where is that we're going. And you can see that every time. So let's look at each line. So one line, 1 year prior, bear button. 1 year after, and it's not always exact. I always say 2 years and 2 years, and I always say 1 year and 1 year. Why? Because easy numbers, you can remember this. If I tell you, 13 and a half months, you're gonna miss the target. You're not gonna be able to buy the bottom. You're not gonna be able to sell the top. And what are we here for again? What are we here to do? Guys, I don't know. What are you here for? But I am here to buy the bottom, sell the top. How do I do that? Following a very simple compass. Very simple compass. From halvening to halvening, remembering simple numbers. Am I 1 year away from the halvening? What date is to date? It's March 31st, right? So March 31st. So that's right here, March 31st. Guess what? April, in about April-ish, because it's based on a block number, not on a date. In April-ish, at some point in April, we're going to have a halvening again. What happened after the last halvening? Look at that, boom. What happened after this halvening? Boom. What happened after this? So what happens after each halvening? So from halvening to halvening. So when you are 1 year away from the halvening, easy number to remember, time to buy. When you are 1 year after the halvening, time to sell. 1 year. What happened after 1 year? What happened after 1 year? Around here. Boom. So you're selling the top. If 1 year prior, you're buying the bottom. 1 year after, you're selling the top. 1 year prior, you're buying the bottom. You didn't catch that. You were not here with me in December. Maybe you missed that. But you're 1 year away. And this is what I call the boring year, because usually this year is not an impulsive move like what we see after the halvening. This year is boring. It goes sideways. When you hit the bottom is around here, right? But then guess what? We go up. Yes, we go up, but we go up sideways. We go up. It's a very boring move. This are the whales gobbling up as quietly as humanly possible. They try to make as little splash as they can. Believe it. Look at the chain. Look at the data. I got no time in this show to show you all the things that I kind of look at. But all I can tell you is that the reason why it goes sideways is an ascending slope, like a little, and you see, and then pop, and back, pop, and you're like, what's going on? But you're ascending. You are already in the bull, because, hey, I don't know if you know, but we are in the bull market already, baby. Last week we were in bear. Dry those tears up. Dry them up. We're no longer in the bear. Wake up. Wake the hell up. We're no longer in the bear. Get up and look at what's going on. We are in the bull right now. But it's going to be the first year in the bull. 2 years and 2 years, remember? 2 years and 2 years. 2 years of bear, 2 years of bull. Easy to remember. It's not exact, but easy to remember. So 1 year to the halvening, you are already in a bull, but it's a little ascending slope. Why? Because the whales are gobbling up. They're getting position. It's their buy time. It's the time when you see them buying. And they try to do as little splash as they can possibly do, but here's the deal. They're whales. You cannot be a whale and not be seen, because this is the blockchain, the future of finance, where transparency is at the core of the functionality of every blockchain. So we can see it. We can see it. You didn't know? We can see it. So the whales are getting positioned right now. So I don't know about you, but I like to move when the whales move. And if the compass is telling me everything, so I see the compass, I look at the chart, I see that, all right, we're here, boom, boom. So we are 1 year down. We are already confirming above the 200 moving average. We already printed a clean weekly candle above. The bulls continue to hold. We are 1 year away. We already start to see the whales gobbling up. I mean, if you don't see that the tides are turning, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. If you continue to be a bear, if you just want to cry one more time or have one more, I don't know. And if the reason why you don't like the fact that we're going up is because you missed the bottom and you really wanted to be buying here, dude, what are you doing? You cannot let that get into you. You just can't, because it's already gone. The bottom is already gone, but you're buying the confirmation. This is the position why the whales buy here now and not the bottom over there, because they always buy the confirmation. Smart money always buys the confirmation. And you are about to see, you're seeing it happen in real time. You're seeing it happen in real time. We're going to move to $30,000 next. You don't believe it? $30,000. That's the next stop. Then we're going to have a little retest, and then we're going to go 35. I just plotted that for you here. I don't know if you were looking, but we're going to, oh, no, I didn't. I plot the bigger count. Let me plot that. So let's get back into that 4-hour chart real quick so that you can see what I'm talking about. So if we plot wave 3, so this is wave 3, right? But guess what? For those of you that know about Elliott waves and the rules about Elliott waves, you know that wave 3 it must also move in a 5-wave count move. So let's see how that counter moves. Look, so that's 1, 2, and we're printing 3 right now. We're looking for 3. We don't know where 3 is at, or we're looking for it, but we're going sideways. It might be around here, because wave 3 has to be longer than wave 1. So since we're going sideways, there's nothing that doesn't say that we can go around here, right? Let's say, and I like to plot it on the 100, not on the, I want to break above that. We did try to break above that strong resistance yesterday, but let's plot it around here. Then we may come back and retest this one more time. That will be perfectly fine, actually. That will be beautiful. And then boom, we go print wave 5 right there, which is alongside where I expect to see wave 3 of the higher count, of the bigger count that counts the whole move all the way from the bottom, right? So with this count right here, you know that this impulsive move should take us around the $35,000 level. But to do that, we must hit 30 first, because we have the Fibonacci level sitting right there. And then this has been placing us as a very strong push. Hopefully we go like this. That will be, maybe we could do that like that. We need an impulsive move that takes us here. This will be beautiful. This. Where I'm gonna place that? Let me place that at 30. Yeah. This right here. If we do that, if we go to 30, we come back and now we test this 28,500 from the top, not from the bottom. Right now, this is resistance. If we go to 30, and pay attention, I'm just drawing the map. Let's see if it happens. But if we go to 30, and we come back down to test this from above, this right here, this right here, oh, and this is not on red, this is green. This is green all the way. It's a green buy right there. That's your confirmation buy zone. You will see every trader, their mom, their grandmother, all of them, niece, sister, all of them, buying that confirmation. Mark my words. You will see every day trader on the face of earth buy that confirmation if it plays like that. If it plays like that, it will be such a beautiful technical move that if you don't buy that and you are a day trader, I don't, because why? I already bought the bottom. I'm already riding the wave. I'm already in the rocket, moving all the way up. I am not worried. But day traders, which they love these moves, they see this. It's just buy signal. You see all those alerts going on the phones. You see them running to the PC to hit that buy button. That's just a fact. So this is your Bitcoin technical analysis for the day. This is what's going on in the market. We're just looking at Bitcoin having a retracement thanks to the news cycle, but it will be good. It looks like we are going sideways. We're going sideways. Let's go back to the compass and look at it from there, because we're finding these multi-year resistance zones. You know, I have it clearly marked. If I go to the weekly chart, you will see that we have a strong multi-year previously support and now turn resistance, right, level, and this is what we are trying to break above. I have full confidence that we're going to be breaking above these in the next, hopefully today or throughout the weekend. I don't know, because going into the weekend, buy pressure slows down. So don't be surprised if we have to actually, we come back down here, maybe a little bit in the daily chart. That will be, that is the weekly. That will be on the daily chart. Don't be surprised if we dance for the next 2 days, because we're going into the weekend around here, and and don't be surprised if we come back down to test this. At any given point, we can come back down to test this 200 level from the top. We have not done that yet, and the 200 level is the most important level of all. There's no rule that says that we need to test it. If the sentiment is there and the impulse is good, we don't have to ever test it. That's actually even more bullish than testing it, but we don't know that until the play completes, and the play has not yet completed, guys. The play still says that at any given time, since we have not been able to go above this zone, at any given time we can come back down and test this zone. That's perfectly fine. I'll be here with my popcorn, loving it. Okay? But if it doesn't happen and we break above this, then it's off to the races. Now we got this at play. Now it's off to the races, and we're going to go hit 30. We're going to go hit 30, hopefully. Crossing my fingers. We're going to go hit 30, because if we got hit 30, and 30 is a psychological level, guys. It's a very strong psychological level, so by default, you have to assume resistance. I'm pretty sure that if I start looking at some other indicators and start doing patterns in a chart, I will find some resistance support levels there. But I don't need to. Why? Because I already know that it's a psychological level. So I don't need to waste my time trying to confirm a bias. I'm already biased for it. I'm going to go confirm it? No, I'm a Degen. I'm just a monkey on the internet. I put it at 30 because my gut tells me it's going to be 30. That's it. The technical that I'm driving tells me. The move, the Fibonacci tells me. The Elliott waves tells me. I don't need to go draw triangles, look for the flag, measure the flag, where it will take me. Nah. That's for the day. Leave that to the day traders. I like this. And this tells me that if we come up to 30 and then we come down and we retest 28,500 from the top, that's the fuel, that's the energy we need, that's the bounce we need to get us to the 35,000 target zone. That's the target zone sitting right there. It's in green for a reason, right? So that's the target of this current move before coming back down, and we can then come back and test it again, huh? Because, then we test the 30 from the top. This 4 will be like that then. No, because this is the higher count. This is the higher count, so the rules apply differently. This is perfect. This is actually perfect. Now, if we test it like this, if we bounce off the top of that tree here, yeah, that will be 40,000. That will be 40,000, and the 40,000 should complete the first leg of the whole move. You cannot have a wave 3 without a wave 5, guys. You cannot have a wave 3 without a wave 5. So if wave 3 will take us to $35,000, Degen, will wave 5 take us? 40. 40. Put the target. Let's see what happens. And after we hit 40, then we're going to have the first strong dip. Let's go back to the compass. Can we get a confirmation in our compass? I just love my compass because my compass always tells me where I'm at in the market. So if I go to last cycle, on this one, because we're in the bottom of this one, so this is last cycle. What did we have? Bottom, and we had, look at this move. Pow! Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. This is the weekly, so yeah, I'm counting 5. I'm counting okay then. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then A, B, C. Yeah? A, B, C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, A, B, C. You have the perfect technical, just like I explained. Oh, okay, yeah, I have to stop doing it from memory because people tells me that they cannot see it. And you got the move. You cannot have a wave 3 without a wave 5, I'm telling you guys. And then you do this, and you do this. And then we start a new 5-wave impulse, which this impulse is the impulse because the wave 1 starts at the halvening. Are you getting what I'm trying to explain here? I hope that I'm explaining myself correctly. Wave 1 starts and goes through the halvening. Okay. So we know how it played last time. Let's see how it's gonna play this time. We are now printing this move. We're not in this move. If you're arriving to this move, if you wait for the halvening, I am sorry to tell you, but you are 1 year late to the bull market. Nothing wrong, get on the rocket, but you are 1 year late. We are seeing the first move of the first leg. You are in wave 3 of the first move. If you wanted to buy the bottom, you needed to buy wave 1, but that's fine. You're in wave 3 now. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna wait for wave 5 to get in? Are you gonna wait for the full retracement? That may take you above 35 again so that we can go into the bull, the official bull, the one that everybody will talk about. The 5 impulse wave that is the one that makes the news? No. You gotta get with the whales. You gotta get in now with the whales. And the whales get in on the first move, not on the second move. That's the fact. That's the fact. I don't make the rules. I just play by them. All right? Don't take it against me if you don't like what I'm saying. I don't make these rules. I just play by them. So, with that said, we got our waves. I gotta take all that because it's a compass, right? No. This is a compass. But I don't want counts on the compass because it confuses me. So this is it. So now we're seeing this multi-year level support and we're just waiting for it patiently. Popcorn is out. Going into the weekend. Vibes are at all-time high. Excitement entering the market. The vibes. You will see that hit turning up and turning up and turning up. Why? Because every single day, more people, more Degens, more warriors will wake up and realize, wait a minute. They'll be like, what the, you know? We're no longer in the bear. We are no longer in the bear. And every day, more and more people will realize that. And they'll be like, oh shit, I'm still on stables. Whoa, oh my God. I've been crying all this time. I've been spending all this time hanging out with my Twitter friends, just giving hugs to each other and bashing the founders that didn't make it, that I didn't realize that the bull is back and I am not in the rocket. I gotta get in the rocket. And as more and more people get into the rocket, guys, you will see a massive volume continue to come. But as I said earlier, and as I said at the beginning of this stream, it's going to be boring. boring year. You're gonna see it sideways. The whales will try to do the as little splash as possible. Understand that, okay? So that's your Bitcoin technical analysis. That's your Bitcoin technical analysis for the day. Now we're gonna spend some time. Remember that at the top of the hour, right now is 8:30 Eastern Standard. So at 9 a.m. Eastern, 9 a.m. Eastern, we're going to go live and deliver our Web3 Morning Motivation Show. And we're going to be delivering an amazing message today. The title of that message today is Awaken the Beast Within. Powerful message. Spent a couple hours this morning preparing the message, making sure that it was on point and exactly how I wanted it. We are also rearranging the stream. I'm going to be coming live at 7:30, not 7. I used to come live at 7. Now we're going to be coming live every day at 7:30 a.m. And we're going to go for around what? 1 hour. We're right now 1 hour to the dot, right? So that's pretty much it. Now we're going to spend some time, giving a couple shout outs to the people who have been here with us this morning. Everybody who have been engaging. Just know that every single one of you is truly appreciated, and we will be doing everything we can to continue to bring value to the table. All right? Let me refill the coffee because I haven't done a single refill today, guys. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? I have not done a single refill yet. So we're going to go ahead and refill the coffee. And then we're going to be giving some shout outs to the people who are GMing. And at the top of the hour, remember today in the Web3 Morning Show, three whitelist winners. You can be one of them. Just show up to the show. And by just showing up, you get the chance, but you gotta be there live, not the replay. You gotta be there live. So let me refill this.
Cambiamos feca, never. ¿Tú me entiendes? Biggie Boy Scary, what up?
Everything real.
Gordo Latin Music, nigga.
Before famous though.
Harvard is my life's ambition.
Do you ever feel like we have wasted our youth sitting on the sidelines?
When you look back on high school, what do you think your biggest regret will be?
Quizás se le olvidó
Miss Worldwide,
Que los besos más humildes le borraron de la piel el Chanel.
Yandel.
Yo no reclamo nada, eso quedó en el ayer. Agradecerle a estos ojos que la vieron llorar una vez.
DJ Chino.
Y ya tú ves.
That took longer than expected.
Decir que me quería esa tarde tan fría.
I was putting another pot to make because. Okay, that has no audio. Okay, got it. I hope that you guys were enjoying the music while I was gone. What's going on to my people on Kick, to my people on YouTube? What's cooking? People on Facebook. We got people on Facebook watching today. And Twitter. Twitter is always on fire. What's going on to our people on Twitter? Today we already went through our Bitcoin technical analysis, and now in the last few minutes of this stream, we're listening to some music. We're bringing you the GM meme of the day, brought to you by your Degen Forest GM assistant. If you want to get your hands on this amazing tool that aims to give you the necessary speed every single morning as you do your GM grind, make sure that you join our whitelist. You can apply for our whitelist. If link is in my bio, description if you're in YouTube, banner if you're in Kick. Just make sure that you sign up and apply because everybody who mints our NFT will get their hands on this tool. And this is just a side tool. I have been coding this by myself on the side, something that is just from me to you as a way to say thank you for minting our amazing NFT on May 24. Mark your calendars, May 24. Make sure you mark that calendar because if you snooze, you lose. So here we got our GM meme of the day brought to you by the assistants. And now let's give a couple shout out to a couple people a couple of community members who are engaging with us on this beautiful morning, March 31st. Tomorrow is April Fool's Day. Make sure you remember that. Don't be fooled by a bunch of these projects that they love to do, pull some jokes on their communities. So, good morning, Dino. Thank you so much for your support. If you want me to give you a shout out, just come to the meme, come to my account on Twitter, find this meme, it's in my timeline, post a comment, say GM back, because you got our good old friend, the friend of friends, the friend of all friends, Pepe. And who doesn't love Pepe? If you don't love Pepe, I am sorry. But if you don't love Pepe, you cannot be part of our community. Pepe is at the core. He is a core member of our community. As a matter of fact, we have hired him. You didn't know? Yeah. We got so many surprises coming. We have hired Pepe. Yeah. It's gonna be working for us. Yep. Be in the tune. You gotta be aware of what's going on. For those of you that saw what took place in the Twitter timeline a couple weeks, last week actually, you know that we hired Pepe. We hired Pepe, and Pepe is going to be working for us. It's going to be in the metaverse. Yes, because the Degen Forest already has land. Oh, you didn't know that? Yes. The Degen Forest already has land in the other side, metaverse. And we are going to be developing that land. And we are bringing nothing, only the best of the best. If you want to develop something in the metaverse, you gotta bring nothing but the best of the best. And there's nobody best than the friends of all friends. Your friend and my friend, Pepe. So Pepe will be, so be in the tune, be in the lookout for that, be in the lookout. So Pepe, right now, our favorite news anchor is coming live telling you that if you say GM back, you got a chance of getting shouted out in the live stream by yours truly, your boy Degen 8. And thank you, Jeremy, thank you, Abyss, thank you, David, thank you, Opinion, thank you, GM to all of you. Atis, Slap Sambo. GM everybody. GM Reply Guy. GM Mr. Jesus. GM to every single one of you. I appreciate the support that every single one of you bring to the table every morning. As you guys can see, I have, even before coming to the stream, I grind since 3 a.m. I was already making sure that I connected. I wake up every morning connecting with my community, connecting with my tribe, connecting with my people. And how do I do that? Through the classic good morning. I just have to wish you. How can you start the day without wishing each other, the people you love, the people that you vibe with, a good morning? So that's what we do. That's part of our Web3 culture here. That's part of the NFT culture. Something that we do and we love. You don't have to understand it. You just have to know that it happens. So thank you, Classy. Thank you, Craig, GM King, GM Castis, GM Rick. Look, it looks like I have not replied yet to Castles in the Sky. So let me, oh my God, one second. That is not a good song. I always remove this song from the mix because this song specifically, man. This song and another one from that guy, from Bad Bunny. I like Bad Bunny, we all do, but come on. We just want to vibe to your music, but no, you're just going to make my video get blocked, like literally. I don't care about the ads. I don't care about the ad revenue. I let that get a hit all day, every day, because I'm here to vibe to the music I like, not to some BS royalty-free music. But at the end of the day, it's an issue because every time this guy comes up, they think he has a golden Dongjo or something. I don't know. And they literally block the whole video. It's not about, you cannot monetize it. I don't want to make money out of your shit. I'm not monetizing it. But no, they block your whole video if you put a song of that guy. Come on, I don't want to even mention his name because of that. And I like his music, I'm not gonna lie. I do vibe to his music, but come on, man. You're not for the people if you're not gonna let the people vibe to it the way they want. Come on. GM, dude. Really appreciate you coming by. We're gonna go on for another 8 minutes, and we're gonna close it at 7:50 because I need at least a good 10 minutes to prepare for the show. Remember that at the top of the hour we got the Web3 Morning Motivation Show coming live to you every day. We go live for 15 to 20 minutes. This is the longer show, and then we want to do a shorter show so that people can consume at their own time. Easy to replay. Easy to replay, easy to consume, and it's a very simple message. I'm not, I do news because we have a lot of people in the community that they just go to that show. So you have a lot of people that comes to this show, but then you have a lot of people that goes only to that show because they don't have the time. I get it. I do come on early on the morning. Some people tell me, oh, too early, I'm still sleeping. Yeah, the early bird or the early ape gets the bag. That's how it works. The early ape gets the alpha. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of people in the community that only come for the show because it's a beautiful message. It's a message of motivation, inspiration, and a message in which we try to energize the spirit of every single Degen that belongs to our community to ensure that they can start their day with the right foot. That's all we're doing. That's all we're doing because we do that for a very simple reason, guys, and that's it's this.
Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier.
Thank you all for tuning in. It's a true pleasure, and I will see you in the next show. Remember, this is your boy Degen, and it's not about the money, it's about